a DC photo group. Have a submission here. I think it'd be a really fun location for us to do, maybe a few times actually, because the place is so big. This is the National Arboretum in DC. Biggest draw is probably going to be these right there. I mean, for any kind of like Greek or Greek-esque or Wonder Woman-y or any type of like, I don't want to say medieval, but medieval-ish or Greek mythology-ish cosplay, it's going to be a great spot for that. But there are really a lot of other really nice places. These two really nice like green enclosures that they've got plants growing on top and on the sides, and I have absolutely, I've got, you know, I know iceberg lettuce. Those are all the plants I know. And I mean, it's scenic. It looks really nice. A lot of really picturesque benches planted throughout the area. A lot of tall grass, and the tall grass can really get us some pretty unique shots. Even if it's not cosplay, I don't know if anyone wants, you know, a little sun hat photo. You might enjoy that. And the next area that I really like is the Azella collection right over here. Really nice area. It's huge, but also very closed in. So it'll allow for some pretty intimate portraits. I think if anyone has like a plant or green-based character to cosplay, this will probably be the best place. This and up front, or really anywhere, for them to cosplay. Let's go take a look at it. In this area, there are some areas that'll be okay with natural light, but I think if it's a sunny day, we're definitely going to need some flash just for all the harsh light on everyone's faces, just seeping through the trees, and they're not uniform. But here's like the main walkway area, and they have a few kind of like side paths that we can take, maybe for some crouching shots, maybe, I don't know, you're the creative ones, you guys tell me. Yeah, and the more you walk, and I know that there's more to this place than what I'm showing you, but these are the ones that immediately popped out, and they're also really close to and they're also really close to the parking lot, so we won't be spending a lot of time transporting our equipment or hauling it like 2 miles in. Another nice bench. Like almost every area with a bench here has the potential for some really good photos. Another one up there. I haven't even been up here yet, but here, take a look. Ugh, heavy breathing. I have not mastered the art of walking and talking. There's also a path down the side. Oops. There's also a path down the side, and I know there's a pond somewhere here, but really, like, this is a nice area. If you have like a super telephoto lens and you've wanted to try out those types of portraits, like yours truly, this is a really good area to try them out. It gets packed on the weekends, and I know these are always on weekends, but I would suggest our kickoff time would be 8 a.m. And the only reason I really say that is because I know people are going to want to get shots, again, out there. People do tend to, you know, go there and hang out, understandably so, pretty early on. Let's see what else we got here. More paths, I guess, so we really won't be getting in the way of each other's shots or anything like that. This ground is wet right now, but here's another area. If there's anyone here, we've got a water fairy cosplay, anything water-based, maybe Pokemon related. Well, this would be a pretty nice area for it. And while you definitely can't go in the water or on the back side of the pond, I did shoot some frogs. Yeah, you gotta watch out for these guys, because this is kind of their home and we're kind of intruding here. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Yeah, he's probably not too happy I'm looking at him. Or he, quite frankly, doesn't care. You get the idea. This is just another location that we can actually stop by and do. It's pretty well hidden, So there really shouldn't be too much sunlight going through if you don't have a flash setup. Something we can do. Probably reflectors, now that I think about it, would do pretty good in a lot of these locations in here. Still learning about a lot of this myself. Again, video guy. Still getting into the photography, into the nitty-gritty technical details, despite, you know, the super cool photos I take. The Lee Azella Garden. I don't know if that's a formal name for this place or what, but this is where this is. We are right in front of this sign. You get the idea. I think with these sites alone, it'll keep us busy for those 3 hours that all these events have been so far. Definitely could spend longer than that here. I don't know if it's a club rule but I do know that when you do get the permit, it's for the entire day. So there are no concerns on our end for that. As far as parking goes, parking is free here and it's pretty plentiful. I come even when it's busy, and I've never not been able to find a parking spot. It's just that sometimes you do have to go into the far lot. But as long as we keep this pretty early in the day, again, my recommendation is 8 a.m., we'll have no problem finding any parking. And there's a lot of green around. You know, you look here, there's green. Stop by again up front, more green. There's a nice seating area as well that we could probably use for some photos. Again, provided we come here early enough and we don't have to politely ask anyone to move over for a shot. I don't know how they would take it. They also offer an assorted variety of stairs. Good for walking, probably better for photos. I think this is golf related, so if anyone has like a Hot Shots golf cosplay or something they want to do, I guess this would be a pretty good area for it. I don't play golf, I have no idea. And this is the nice little seating area I was talking about. There's a more secluded area in the back over there, but there's someone there and they have an exit with them. I don't really want to walk up with the camera. Pardon the wind noise, I do have my point and shoot with me. So I don't know if the audio is being blown out, but most likely it is. It's a nice and breezy day out. Hopefully the weather would be like this if we did come here. And that's essentially all the spots that I would visit on my first run. If we were going to come here and take a bunch of photos. People are more than welcome to venture off and check out other places, but I didn't really find a good resource online, oddly enough. I didn't even know this place existed until by chance they have this bonsai garden. Oh, well, yeah. I don't know if we'd actually do photos there, but let me show you the bonsai garden. Ready for this transition? 1, 2, 3. So this is the bonsai area right here, or the opening for it. And it's not very big. It's not very big, and that could present a problem if it is crowded that day. The hallways are nice. The main area is really nice. Sony's image stabilization is not really nice. I can see it jittering here. I know it's going to drive me crazy when it's in Premiere, but that's something else. More benches, plentiful benches. And they do have a bunch of bonsai displays, which is nice. I just don't know how you would incorporate that into a backdrop. More benches. And these themselves, like, it's nice to visit. And check this out, because this one here, training age not known, based on the size of the other ones, I'm saying this one's at least 300 years old, if I had to guess. Another picturesque scene right here. Actually should check if there are any limitations as far as where we can do photos and videos, but when I filled it in for my other stuff, specifically photos, I didn't see any limitations like you would at the National Mall or anything like that. I mean, there are a bunch of people here, so I'm not going to walk all the way through, but the entire area generally looks like this. Good walls. You can definitely get some decent bounce off the walls. And this will be a nice shot. The hoses will definitely be hidden by the time we come in. And yeah, and this is right at the start. This is even before the herb garden. So if you want to plan accordingly, I just think it's a really nice location. It's very local for all of us here, so all we'd really have to do is apply for the permit, and it'll be granted. We just need a very accurate head count. once we give them the head count, they can determine what the price of the permit is to take photos here. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I think this area is gorgeous. It should be our next site to do a photo shoot. The application process only takes about 2 weeks. And let me know if you want to get started. Until then, catch you guys on Saturday.